Welcome to the podcast where something as simple as water becomes quite complex.
Because once you start drinking, you realize that water is part of everything. Money, the planet, health.
I'm Evan.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is Water Talk. And we're back.
So I want to know, what's the deal with tap water? I've heard a lot of people saying they don't drink it, it's unhealthy, that bottled water is the way to go. What's up with that?
I mean, is that surprising though? Because personally, I feel like, and studies do show that tap water does contain lead and fluoride, and it will eventually cause different digestion problems and just overall hurt your stomach and cause headaches to you.
Well, I mean, I could see that, but I would think that maybe those studies are like done in certain places. Maybe that's a regional issue. Maybe some people have problems with their tap water, locally, but I don't think right here in Ventura, especially, that we have that bad of tap water. I mean, I don't mind drinking it. I think it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it does vary where you are, but just my personal opinion, I think bottled water is the way to go just because it overall benefits me and my health.
But I just think, really two things. One is just the amount of plastic being used, and the other is the price. Like, I don't really want to be paying $2 or $3 every time I get a bottle of water.
I mean, if you're broke, just say that.
That's a good one. But I was wondering, from someone who seems to drink a lot of bottled water.
I'm kind of an expert on it,
Yeah, an expert.
Beyond that.
On bottled water.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what's a bottle of water that's really good that you recommend?
Honestly, I would recommend Mountain Valley Spring Water. I like Arrowhead a lot, and Evian. Evian, yes.
I've heard of that one.
It's pretty good. I mean, it is sparkling water, but personally, I think it's the best benefit for your health out of all of them.
Fiji?
No.
Sorry for the break, everyone.
Brandon had a medical issue. You drink too much tap water.
That's not what happened?
Yeah, sure. So we've talked about the debate of bottled water and tap water.
And now, we're going to be looking at the history of water.
The history of water? What?
When we talk about water, it's easy to forget that water is not just a resource, it's the foundation of civilization.
Even in the earlier civilizations, the Egyptians, Mesopotamians, their rivers and waters weren't just for drinking. They were their entire religion and way of life.
And for thousands of years, the oceans have been our key to trade, carrying goods and ships from all corners of the world.
The first factories were ran by water. Later on, the steam engine came and revolutionized the industries.
And water is still so important today, and not just for drinking.
I agree, such as farming, ecosystem, power, and life.
Thanks for coming to the beach with us. Now, let's go to the kitchen and rank these waters.
As you guys can see, we've had water laid out throughout the entire video, and now we're finally gonna rate them out of 5.
To start, we're trying Evian.
We listed our waters as a prediction from worst to best, or best to worst, but we will see.
I thought it was pretty good. I'm gonna give Evian a 3 out of 5 stars.
I'd have to agree with 3 out of 5 stars. Next, we have Esencia. You seem pretty excited.
I am excited.
Well,
I give Esencia 3 or 4, 3.5 out of 5 stars.
I'd say 3.5, 5 stars as well for Esencia. Next up, we have Arrowhead. This is probably one of my favorite waters, so hopefully it lives up to our expectations.
I'm not a fan of that. I'm gonna give it 1.5 stars out of 5.
Are you serious? I would give it 4.5 stars. Next up, we have Fiji. My expectations are really low for this one, so we'll see.
Let's give it a taste.
You can drink it now.
You wanna go first?
Trust me, I don't want to.
Okay. No.
I give Fiji 1 star out of 5.
I'll give it a 1/2 star.
Next up, we have Dasani, in which personally I've heard many bad things about, and it leaves my own tongue dry, so we'll have to see.
No, I'm kind of just waiting. I'm eager to get through the Dasani so we can get to, you guys know what's coming next.
I'd give Dasani 0 out of 5 stars. Tasted like cardboard. Very bad.
It's a pretty basic water, pretty solid, probably 4 out of 5 stars.
Wow. Last but not least,
Definitely not least.
Wow, okay.
This is what we've all been waiting for. This is the essential water. Everyone loves it, everyone drinks it.
No,
Let's give it a taste.
That is disgusting. That is gross.
To be honest, it's not the best tap water I've ever had. I'll probably give it a 6 or 7 out of 5 stars.
6 or 7? Bro, I'd give it 0. This tastes disgusting.
It's delicious to me.
0 out of 5 stars. That's gross.
We decided to go with Evan's rankings because he is the bottled water expert. Of course, we know tap water should not be in last place. Tap water is maybe the best water out there overall.
That was terrible.
We've been thinking a lot about water, and we wrote this conclusion that we'd like to share with all of you. So I'll start. There's so much more to talk about when it comes to water. Unfortunately, we are running out of time.
We may not agree in which water is the best, but there are other things we should all agree on.
We should all realize just how important water is.
All these bottles here, except Fiji, Dasani, and tap water, of course, represent fresh drinking water.
Fresh water makes up for only about 3% of the global water supply.
That's not very much water going around.
As Ventura residents, we have all experienced drought, and we know just how precious water can be.
When water is scarce, bad things happen.
Take, for example, the recent Palisades fire, where first responders quickly ran out of water to fight the fire.
Or look globally, where over millions of people every year lack drinking water. So what can we all do to preserve our vital water supply?
Simple things like taking shorter showers.
Or if you care too much about your personal hygiene, then maybe you like yard work.
Planting native plants, especially to replace large grass lawns, can go a long way.
Not to mention, we have some of the most beautiful native plants right here in Ventura, like the California poppy or my favorite, the Cleveland sage.
The sage also smells incredible, which might be able to offset the smell from the shorter showers.
We are joking, of course. However, we are not joking about how important it is to save water.
You may find the school's drinking fountains gross right now.
But imagine a future where you can't get any water at all.
Imagine the government delivers you Dasani rations in the mail.
That's a future none of us want now.
So let's make sure we all take care of our water.
Our life.
Thank you for joining us on Water Talk.